Well, let's see if this, um, people get notified because I'm not sure people are even going to get notified. We'll find out. I'll go tell a few people that I'm live, and we'll go from there. Tanisha, how are you doing today, Tanisha? How are you? I'm just inviting a few people over. Okay. Oh, let me put my glasses in. Glasses in, glasses on. Oh, hanging out at home. That's fun. It's always fun to hang out at home. So I do it most of the time, so I'm not going to complain. So I'm going to keep inviting people here until we get at least 5, 6 people in here, maybe, and then we'll maybe discuss a few things. I don't know. See who all gets notified. Because I'm sure there's going to be people get notified. It says 2 people watching. One thumbs up. One thumbs up. Let me see what this is right here. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's just a text. Has nothing to do with anything. Alrighty. Let's keep inviting people. See what happens. 3 people in. 2 thumbs up. People say hi, so I know who you are. See here. I got to go invite people because I don't know. Northern Exotics, how are you doing? I don't know if everybody gets notified. It's weird how the whole notifications, non-notification things work. Let me see. Oh, there's a good one to invite in. There we go. Well, people, is anybody? What's everybody been doing? Northern Exotics, what are you doing? I know Tanisha is hanging out at home. Hold on a second. What's it say? Okay. But other than that, what's everybody else doing? Right now, I'm worried about Sarah. Oh, yes, she is so. She needs your thoughts and prayers for sure. She's definitely very sick. Editing is sometimes fun, though. It depends on what you're editing. If you're editing videos, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Sarah Tyndall's very, very ill. I hope she's okay, but very ill. It's quite the shame that she's so sick. There goes I don't know if you can hear them in the background. This is Hi. Yeah, getting creative on your videos are very fun sometimes. Becky and Andrew, they're kind of Andrew's out there causing trouble, and Becky's wrestling with him, trying to get him to stop. I love getting creative with some of my videos too, but I got to wait till I get a better computer because my computer's kind of, yeah. Well, Ed can't do no more. He's not gonna. Did you see his video today, Tanisha? He's not gonna do videos on Sarah anymore until after this is over with. Because I don't know, something with somebody in Ohio causing trouble or something. I don't know I don't know the whole story. Hi, King Nerd. Well, Tanisha, it looks like it might be just you and I in here for a while, so we'll just see how this goes. I don't know. Yeah, see if people pop in or not. What are you doing, Andrew?
I'm gonna go downstairs and watch Naruto.
So have you heard from Stevie at all lately? How's Stevie doing? I haven't seen. He hasn't put up videos. He hasn't. He usually used to send me like, "Hi, how you doing?" video, like messages on Facebook. I don't get those no more. So, and I understand because he's gone through some heck, you know. So, if you guys could all hit the thumbs up, it does help. It helps get it out there and things like that. Oh, as long as he's doing good, you'd let him know we said hello. Okay. It's, we just want to let him know that we're saying hello. So you're editing. What is it? A video you're going to be putting up soon, Northern Exotics, or is it one you're working on for future projects, or what? If you're still in here, I don't know if you're still in here or not. But and who's all in here? It says 5 people are in here. People, please say hello and hit the thumbs up if you can. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but if you want to hit the thumbs down, you can do that too because it still helps it get out there. So, Gary Orner, how are you doing, sir? How is Gary doing? Yeah, we lost a few people, I think, but that's okay. That's just fine. So, Gary, let me ask you a question. I'm at work, but tuning in. If you can answer questions, I don't know if you have time or not. If you're at work, how many geckos do you think you're going to produce next year? Because that's a lot. Yeah. Because I was looking, and I see some of these people on here that are big YouTubers, and they don't. Well, they're not big YouTubers, but they have big gecko collections. And like there was one individual had 600 adults, and I'm thinking to myself, he could possibly produce 5,000-6,000 babies, and that's a lot. Kelsey, how are you doing? And I'm sure they sell them all. Like, you take, for instance, Brian Barczyk there. I think he produces 5,000 geckos a year. I mean, they're not like as quality like yours is, but still. Do you think he makes a good bit of change doing that? And the individual I'm talking about, I'm sure you know, I'm not going to mention any YouTubers on here, but the individual that has that many, or at least had that many, do you think they sold them all as they were going along, or what? Exporting and wholesales. Yes. Yeah. Is it hard to get your exporter's license to export these animals and stuff? I'm doing good, Kelsey. How are you, the baby, and the son doing? And congratulations on getting rid of the piano in the garage. $5 to $8 a piece to get the size. Oh, they're not. So it's easy to get a license then as they ship. They're not like all these other animals that. Okay, so that ain't bad then. That would be pretty easy. Again, Kelsey's on here. She said hello.
Really? Again?
Again. Tanisha liked your yelling.
Compliments to the chef. Oh, wait a minute. That was me.
That was good dinner. Yeah. Well, even at $15 a piece, that means you're probably clearing around 10. That's not bad, is it? 10 at 100, that's $1,000. Oh, why would you do that? Tanisha says hello.
I did not mean. I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at myself in that room.
See what I go through? Tanisha says, good to see your wonderful face.
Oh God, that was too funny.
You average $125 a piece at the end of the year. That's how much you clear per gecko. Iron Dog Chris is in the house. How are you?
Hi.
That ain't bad though, because if you figured
I am gonna go wash my day off me.
Okay. Enjoy the shower.
Oh.
If you did like 1,000 animals, and you sold them for $125, that's $125,000. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That's actually very, very good. I'm doing pretty good today, Chris. Not bad. It's nice outside. I would say it was in the 70s today, which is very odd for October around here. And then, of course, you do let's say you breed 1,700 animals. Yeah, electric food and yeah. But still, if you average out, if you get 125,000, I'm sure you're going to clear probably a good 50,000, wouldn't you think, on average? But then you think you got your holdbacks too out of them 1,700, let's say. Give or take. Yeah, that ain't bad. That still ain't bad. And I suppose to produce that many animals, it takes a lot of food, doesn't it? Still, it's not bad. It's a good, yeah. But you could easily, you can enjoy. What I'm trying to get to is you can enjoy this hobby, and it not cost you anything. You can at least maintain the hobby without it really costing you anything. You can make enough money to pay for your hobby is what I'm trying to get at. Rose, how are you doing? How is Rose doing today? How is the weather? Yeah. When you coming out with your next video, Gary? Oh, you have to get things. Oh, yeah. I suppose it takes a lot of editing to do a decent video, which that's good too. If you do lives, I would love to tune into your lives. Yeah, I went to if I get when my new computer gets here, I will definitely be doing videos a little differently than I am doing them now. They will be done with the camera. I'll do voiceovers and a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, geckos, it's not, I really enjoyed the geckos because I got the shop vac. It's easy to pick it up, suck up everything, put it back in there, food, water, change it out. It's not so bad. Yeah, Tanisha, you do what you like. That's what you got to do. Well, I know you have snakes too. You have a good chunk of snakes there. You should do some videos on them too. Did you guys check out my video today? I don't know if anybody checked it out. I put a video up today of the one shed. Yeah, I know you don't you don't show your whole collection. They're starting to pop, Chris. Yes, it is. Their colors are starting to pop on that thing. They're really starting to show up really nice. As it gets bigger, it gets redder and redder and redder. The Kingsville Red shed. And I know that these are Kingsville's Reds because the guy I got them from has been breeding specifically Kingsville Reds. And when they first came out, he got a whole collection whole collection of the Kingsville Reds. And that's all he worked with the Reds. He doesn't get any other Reds in because he knows these are Kingsville Reds and he sticks with it. Holding back and keeps growing them and Oh yeah, they're gonna make some beautiful stuff. Yeah, they're gonna especially the whites, the white sided is possible head hypo and albino, and then the other two are white sided, possible head hypo and head albino, and then I got the Kingsville Red. I just got to get another Kingsville Red. He's the only one he had left, so now I got to go get another one when he probably have to till next year though, because I need a female. That's a male. So, yeah, they're going to make some nice stuff. I'm guaranteed they're going to make some nice stuff. And it seems like a lot of people like the reds and the white-sided stuff. So, I'm sure I'll be doing pretty good stuff. I just got to get them up to size now. Feed them good and get them up there. And then I'll have stuff to work with to, sell and purchase lots of other things as time goes on. Okay, that's what that was. Just checking everything out. So what's going on with everybody? How's everybody doing? Rose, how are you doing? How's things going down there? Chris, how, you said you're it's not bad. You're not cleaning rats. Yeah. See, here's the deal with raising rats. And you guys can go back and check my videos. I raised a lot of rats. To me, the money you save on rats, I'd rather buy them in bulk, frozen, and just feed them off that way. There are a lot of work. I was selling rats by the thousands, and I still just was not. It was just a headache to me. Rabbits, you can get them too, but I don't know how much they are, and I don't know how many you can buy at once. Boas are cool. I like boas. See, and that's the part I didn't like. Now, I don't mind cleaning gecko cages, reptile cages. That stuff doesn't bother me that much. I actually enjoy doing that. Like get the animals out and look at them and mess with them. But rat cleaning, it drove me crazy. I think it had a lot to do with, it's just not like cleaning a snake cage. You got to clean them tubs out. You got to take the rats out. You got to clean the tubs out. You got to wash the tubs out. You got to put the stuff back in the tubs. Then you got to move all the rats back in there. And then if there's babies, it was just a lot. It just ended up being way too much. It was, and not only that, you have to check them constantly because of the water valves. I had a bin fill up with water once, drowned a couple rats. Oh, I agree, Gary. I would pay for them before I do it. Here's another thing. They've constantly are trying to figure ways out of their cages and all. And you can't even go anywhere. You can't do nothing. You can't do anything for any length of time. I mean, you think about it. You got rats, like a snakes or even geckos. You can go away for a day. You check them in the morning. You can come back the next day or even 2 days and not really have much of an issue if you have somebody just walk through to make sure parameters are good, like the heaters and all. But with rats, you have to check them several times a day. I checked them in the morning and at night to make sure they weren't flooding the waters, flooding their systems, or all kind. It was just way too much. I figured, it was easier for me to buy them than it is. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying, don't you, Chris? You breed rats, right? It's a lot of work. To me, if I had to constantly breed rats and it was just me doing it, it would take the fun out of the reptiles for me. If I had to do it just to feed my stuff. So if I ever got huge, like a big business going or something, I would raise rats, but I would have to hire people to do it for me. I'd have to hire a crew to come in and do it because I wouldn't want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Well, I didn't say I didn't like them or nothing like that. I just said to breed on a large scale. If you go back and look at my videos, I started out with like 10 rats and then I kept adding to them. Before you know it, I had racks of rats and it was a lot of work. Sweet, Gary. I like, milk snakes are freaking out. What kind of milk snakes are they? Are they Hondurans? Are they Sinaloans? Pueblans? What? Hondurans and Pueblans. You're going to keep them all for yourself, for your collection? You're going to let some go? What's your plans, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, sweet. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sure you will. It's milk snakes are fun. I like the colubrids. Although I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, the Pituophis section, which are like, bull snakes and gopher snakes. And I remember this when I had pine snakes before and gopher snakes, bull snakes and stuff. They're messier than when they eat. They're and they go to bathroom. It's messy. Okay, that ain't too bad then. Yeah. All right. I was producing them for my collection and selling them to the pet stores and selling them to private breeders who bred their, snakes and stuff. So I was producing a lot of rats. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty good money because it was, the rats, were producing pretty good money. They were making a lot of enough to pay for the food and all the bedding and everything like that for the rats and stuff. It paid for itself and kept me from buying food for my snakes and stuff. But it was just overwhelming sometimes. Sweet. Yes, they do. Yes, I know what you meant when you said that. So, are they when do you plan to breed those, Gary? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, if you're only producing for what you got, it probably ain't so bad. Oh, you're on your phone. Oh, with your spelling, yeah, that's fine. So, but when do you plan to breed those guys up? They're in demand everywhere, amazingly enough, and even here they're in demand. It's just easier for me to buy frozen and have them delivered. Trying for 2021. That's cool. That'll be pretty cool. You got some cool stuff over there. Also, my social media site is up for animals. Ooh. Ooh. Let me see this out. Oh. You got to sign in. I got to sign up. I got to register. So I will do that. Later, I will register. No, they're not near as dirty, but they are jumpier. Is that what I want to say? Jumpier? Because I had African soft furs before, and they're fast and jumpy. I didn't raise them. I just had some. And they came in handy with things that, like some ball pythons that were stubborn eaters when you first hatch them out, Are they? I'll have to check those out too. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. No, that's true. Where the other rats can get big, but if you have you got some retics coming up there, you'd have no problem feeding a big rat off. Yeah, the smell isn't bad with those. I know mice tend to be stinkier because a male mouse will constantly be putting out scent for females, I guess. But yeah. I did register, Gary, and it says it sent it to my thing, but unfortunately, I did not get it sent to my email. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. There we go. We'll see. We'll see. Checking my spam folder. Yeah, never got it. Interesting. Didn't even go to my spam. Let me check my spam again, see if it switched any. Yep, nope, didn't even go to spam. So I don't know. It's weird how that sometimes works. So, do you ever watch? I can't remember that guy's name. He's a bigger dude. He's got all them retics, Iron Dog, and he does rabbits and stuff like that. He makes his own cages. He makes his own when he's cleaning out tubs, rat tubs and stuff. He's got his own. He made his own little lever that you pull. That exact amount of everything goes into it. It's pretty weird. It's pretty not weird. It's pretty cool. I mean, he does such a good job at it. So. Yeah, I think that's him. I think that's the one. This dog, man. I swear, dogs will drive you crazy. Leonidas. Somebody walking down the street. No, you're never late, Youper. Never, ever, ever are you late, buddy. Nope. So what's new, Youper? How are things going? How's the weather up there? Yeah, that's him. I'm pretty sure of it. Iron Dog. Chris, he does you've seen him do it, right? Where he's got each router has a different bit in it, so he doesn't have to switch nothing out. He just goes through and cuts everything. He's got patterns. He sets it down. He cuts with this router, and he puts the next one back, and then he makes the cages, and then he turns around and yeah, the jig thing. Yeah, yep. He pulls the lever, and it gives him the rat amount. Yep, it's pretty good. He does rabbits too. Did you ever watch him do his rabbits? I've watched. He puts them in that Ziploc baggie and he sucks the air out of them after they're deceased and everything. But yeah. Well, I'm glad today wasn't so bad, Youper. Wasn't so bad here either. It was a beautiful day today. It was about 70 degrees. I put up a video. I don't know if you caught it about the bull snake shedding. So that's pretty good. Leon, how are you doing? LKB Pythons is in the house. How you doing there, my friend? He might be. I haven't seen it. I haven't watched the video. I haven't been on like keep up with everybody's stuff, and it's I've been very busy. I'm not gonna say very busy, but it's just been pretty busy. So yeah, I haven't seen him. But and then there's that other guy. Oh man, what's his name? He answers a lot. He does a lot of give me a minute. Something monster snakes or something like that. I think it is. Maybe not. That might not be what it is. But he's got retics too, and he talks about how intelligent they are. That's Mostly Snakes. That's it. Steve from Mostly Snakes. See, you keep up with that stuff. Yeah, he's got a good channel too. I like his stuff. He's pretty cool. What? She won't let you wear it until November? You're going to kick your butt, huh? Yeah, no rush. No rush. we got time, Gary. We got time. What's your Star Wars Christmas shirt say or have on it, if you don't mind me asking? Tried to put it on there. Well, we're not even up to Thanksgiving yet. I mean, we're not even up to Halloween yet. It was pretty bad. My son, it was 90 degrees like a week ago or two, and he went to the store because he just bought this house, and the yard has got dry spots in it, so he figured he would water it real quick. So he went to go get a sprinkler because he doesn't have a sprinkler because this is his first house he rented up until now. So he goes to the store to get a sprinkler, and he calls me on the phone. He goes, "These people got Christmas shit out already. I can't even get a sprinkler. They put them all away." Oh, okay. I think I've seen you wear that shirt before in a video or something. I'm not sure though. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Merry Christmas. You're funny, Gary. You're funny. Okay, yeah, then I did see it last year. You did have it on. So, what is new with everybody? How are all your animals doing, Uper? How is Bitey McGurkin and your boa? I'm not talking your boa pythons. I'm talking everything else you have. How's everything else doing that you got? Gator, or is that supposed to be a caiman? What's getting big? Bitey McGurkin's getting big, of course. You should get yourself a Bitey Mrs. McGurkin. Oh, it's on your phone. Because maybe if you got yourself a Bitey Mrs. McGurkin, you can have some baby McGurkins. They're pretty cool. Well, see, here's your handy or welder. You can build a cage and build on a room. See, it's always good when you're handy. You can build stuff on. Did you keep them, or did you rescue them and then adopt them out, Gary? Caimans are cool. They're my dream animal. Seriously. Oh, they go south. Yeah. Uber, let me ask you something about David Theory. Does he still have his Cayman? Didn't he have a Cayman? I think I seen him do a video of a Cayman. See, I would have a hard time if I was rescue stuff like that to adopt it out or send it somewhere else. I just want to keep everything. I have a problem. I told you we need to have like some therapist or something because I do have a problem. I was like, when I was on with Uper yesterday, I'd have a hard time. I do. When it comes to reptiles, I have an issue. Yeah, I agree with that. They can get overwhelming. Things can get overwhelming if you're not careful at what you do. And I suppose See, my good thing is I got a whole house next door. I could house maybe 2 or 3 of them over there. You know, make each room. It's a 3-bedroom home. It's got a big living room and kitchen, in a basement. I'm sure I can make, nobody lives in it, so I can make 3 bedrooms, each bedroom with a glass door, or at least half glass door. A room for one. Because the rooms are big. It's not like they're small. I could probably put some pretty good retic setups over there too, I suppose, huh? But then I can also think this way. See how many rack systems I can get over in these rooms over here for geckos and snakes and stuff? A lot. A lot. I mean, the house isn't huge, but I'm sure it's 2 stories. I'm sure it's a couple thousand square feet over there. What's your plans to do with him? You gonna plan to breed that, Gary? Oh, you're gonna adopt him out. How big is he? I mean, how long is he? Is he big or is he small yet, or what? Oh, he's about 6 foot. Is he bitey or is he calm, relaxed? What? Go crazy. See, that's my problem. I can go crazy easy. And I mean, literally, it's 20 feet from my house. I bought it because it has a loop driveway that comes straight through. And then on this house that I'm in now, there's only about a foot from the house to the edge of the property. And they have a drive-through driveway here. So I bought it so that I ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, the Niles are cool. I like Niles. I never kept them, but I had them in the store, so it was pretty awesome. Them Savannahs, I've kept Savannahs. So Savannah monitors are cool. Oh, you're Nile? Yeah. They're cool. What's to come and sit with you and stuff? See, the ones we used to get were like, I believe they were wild caught from Africa or whatever. They definitely were not the nicest individuals, and they always came in a good 2 feet. They were never real babies or nothing. They were already getting some size on them. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you got them to calm down. Some of them you can't. Well, and then the ones I'm talking about, I was going to say some of them you can't calm down, but the ones I'm talking about are ones that are usually wild caught that you can't calm down. A sulfur, you mean, or cicada? Cicada, yes, they're cool too. But here's my problem with a cicada. Now, again, I got the place next door, so I could set it up really nice. But 9 months out of the year, it would have to be in the house, and that to me isn't the ideal care for one of that. For, in my opinion, You're not as cold as we get. We get 80 below zero here, so it's it's usually not this nice as it is now this time of year. Usually, the only really good month is July and August. June can even be too cold for them out here. Yeah, see, they take time and trust. But, like the ones we used to get in the store, like I said, were wild caught. So they were not easy to even handle, to even get them to trust you. Yeah, see. And a lot of people get these like the cicadas and they just don't know how to care for them properly. Glad you were able to rescue it and get it right care and stuff. They do. They take up a lot of space and they need it. You know what's um a cool one that I always often thought would be cool, but they're so pricey? Egyptian tortoises, because they stay small, about the size of a baseball. They don't get real softball. They don't get real big. You can keep them in, just smaller pens or enclosures. With glass fronts. I'm sure you could. You should. If you got all that stuff, you should. Then that stuff could start paying for itself. Yeah, see, that's another problem. Their age, how long they live. I see all those. Was it Rose from Pumpkin Patch Exotics did the video the other day, and they were selling. Was it Galapagos tortoises or something for like $5,000 or something like that. Anyway, and them things are definitely going to outlive you, and you have to make sure they have they go to the proper place. Yeah, I hear that too. Money's a big thing, especially when it comes to that. It's it could be a lot of work and a lot of money. But hey, you could be out 100K to start and make 200K the first year. I don't know, maybe. Little kids out here playing over here in the street. I could see them. Yes, they can. My sister had two of them. And in Arizona, I have a cousin in Arizona who's a big time right outside of Phoenix, has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. That's all they do is they breed all kinds of tortoises and cicadas and stuff like that. She's like a second cousin. It's actually my mom's cousin. Not really my cousin, my mom's cousin. Anyway, they went there and, they gave him two little ones about the size, about that big. So he took them home. He raised them up. And as they grew, had them for years. And he lived in Phoenix, Arizona. And you'd go outside and there would be big holes like over by the corner of the fences and stuff where they would dig tunnels. And one day they were out and came home and the fence door was broken. And they were like, would somebody break in or something? And they went in. We hear the tortoise. There must have been a hole in the fence and could see through it. and just kept walking and would not stop and knocked the fence door up, broke the fence door. Well, then, they took pictures, they had pictures of it, and they started making these flyers and putting them all around. And weeks go by, and my brother-in-law is still putting these flyers up. My sister's putting these flyers up, and her kids, they're putting the flyers up, still looking for their tortoise. And they're thinking it just walked away and somebody picked it up, or, they don't even know where it went. And then about, I guess, a month and a half later, they get a knock at the door. And this guy goes, he goes, your tortoise showed up in my yard. And he goes, and I know it's your tortoise because I got the picture right here, from the thing. So they went over and they picked it back up and brought it back home. He had to make it so that the tortoise couldn't see out, because if the tortoise could see out, they don't stop. They just keep going, Yeah, and then one they gave, because they moved up here. But before they moved up here, they gave one to a coworker of his who wanted it, and then they kept the other one for a while before they moved up here, and it was huge. It had to be hundreds of pounds. It was just enormous, and they gave it to somebody he worked with too down there, and they still have it. They send pictures up all the time. It's growing and living and doing great. Did you guys see that? Leonidas. Stop. Yeah, I seen that video. That ain't them. Their place is right outside of Phoenix, and it's I think it's bigger than that place. It's huge. They got acres and acres of land. It's just huge. And they do more than cicadas. They do all kinds of tortoises, but they have a lot of cicadas. You would look out over their land, and you'd see these mounds, and they're all mounds where all the tortoises have dug holes, and it's pretty cool. See, that living in a place like Phoenix would probably be okay, because it only gets cold a very short amount of time. But then it gets hot. But when I lived in Phoenix, I liked it. So, well, guys, we've been on an hour, and I think I'm going to hop off. I'm going to thank everybody for coming in. Iron Dog, Gary, me and you got to work something out so I can get you on, and we'll do another live stream with you on here. Get you on, and maybe I'll get you and Wally on together, and we can really talk geckos and things like that, if that's okay with you, Gary. Uper, was fun having you on yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Chris, I got to get you and Justin and stuff on here. It would be fun to have you guys on here once. I have to get you guys on here talking about your stuff and stuff that you guys are doing. Things like that. It's I plan to do some of those because it's a lot of fun. I like doing the way I'm doing it now, but I enjoy talking to somebody and taking questions and things like that. Get the when I get the other computer, the new one, things will be running much stronger, smoother, better. We'll go from there. Oh, that is fine, Rose. I just sent out a notification in case you didn't get one. It's not like I really expected you. I don't expect anybody I send an invitation out to come on. I'm just letting them know that I'm live in case they want to. So, yeah. Moving to another safe house, huh? Yeah, that's a lot of work. And they let you, when you move to these safe houses, they let you take your animals with you. Yeah, we'll work this out and work out a day and get you guys on. Wally, I got to get Wally on. Wally wants me to come on his channel too, and I want to get Gary on again. I like Gary's a good, very interesting individual to have on. He's got a lot of knowledge, and it's good to have someone like him on. Youper's a lot of fun to have on. I had him on. He's also great and got a lot of knowledge, and he's thinks very well on his feet. Thinks things through before he just reacts to stuff, which is good. That's what I like about him. He's very, an awesome dude. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Very, very good. You should get yourself one of them little movable cabins they have. Get somebody to let you move it into their place, into their yard or something. I know you've seen them. They look like they're rent to own little movable cabins. Well, guys, it was great to have everybody on. It was great to be on. So I would like to thank everybody for stopping in. And so peace out, people. Ciao. Oop, hit the wrong button. Wasn't getting nowhere hitting that button.